record. Matt's gonna have a lot of editing to do with this, by the way, because it's gonna have to cut out the parts and for the thing. Our logo is.
Yo, yo, yo.
Now
can you hear us?
Hear you. They couldn't before.
Everybody, you there? Everybody, the whole 4 people.
I don't know. I see 3.
What's up, everybody? Is he still here? Look at Rich. Well, we want to welcome everybody. This is just basically our Matt came up with the name, our holiday hangover show. So basically, it's the end of the year. We got some hours to kill on Ustream, so we're going to kill it. We're going to sit here and just hang out with you guys as long as you like. Well, almost as long as you like. And we're going to do our giveaway today. So some lucky people are going to win live all the nice giveaways thanks to Rich over at East Coast Cigars and to all the guys here at Stogie411 as well. I'm killing right now. And we're about to block Tom. He doesn't know it. Just kidding, Tommy. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. We hope more people tune in during the next hour or so as we continue on. And I think you'll see this show is going to be a real laid-back show because Matt's eating. I'm about to eat during the show. And we're just going to hang and shoot the breeze with you guys. You got anything you want to ask away, and we'll go from there. So I'll start off. How was everybody's Christmas? How was your Christmas, guys?
Mine was good. Yeah. It was a good time. Yeah. Good Christmas Eve. Good Christmas Day.
Mikey?
Some gift certificates to cigar shops, so
attaboy.
Can't ask for much more.
No, see, the woman knows what to give a man who smokes cigars. How about you, Mikey? Boring. That's it. You're gonna come on and be a Scrooge? Boring.
We didn't really do much.
Did you expect anything different?
We didn't really do much for Christmas this year. I mean, my mom got me my Keurig, but I already knew about that beforehand. And then the wife got me alcohol. Nobody got me cigars this year. It kind of sucked.
Yeah. What kind of alcohol?
Zaya rum. She got me a bottle of Zaya, and then for some unknown reason, nobody in the world can understand why she bought me this, but she bought me Johnny Walker Black Label. Never had it. Never say anything about it.
That's not a bad gift.
Yeah.
It's not a bad gift.
No, it isn't. That's a pretty good gift.
Take it back and get cigars.
How you like the coffee pot? How you like that?
I mean, we've only done it like I made yesterday. I did a thing of hot chocolate, and she did coffee because we wanted to try them. I mean, it's real nice and simple to use. I mean, it's amazingly those Keurigs are just freaking awesome for simplicity. You know, and after you get it initially set up, then the water stays hot enough in the reservoir or in the tank, so you know your coffee's ready real quick.
Yeah, no, I love mine. It's great thing. Hope everybody out there, you guys all had a good Christmas as well. I see Tad made it back. You made it back to Maine, safe and sound from the Friday Herf here at the Stogie411 Studios.
So the Stogie411 Studios made it through the Herf.
Yes, it did. It did. It stayed up. Sound. Everybody's impressed. They like it. It was a good time. I want to thank Brett, Cigar Lifter, and Tad for joining in the Herf, and hopefully we'll have more to come here in the studio. So 4 hours drive that night. Holy fuck. He left here at 10 o'clock that night.
Damn. That's commitment.
The beard didn't make it. No, the beard is gone, Rich. Actually, this is going to be gone in about, well, when the show ends, and then my hair's getting shaved off because I'll give you a sneak peek into this nasty fucking hairdo here. This will show you. Look at this thing. It's a mess. It's a mop. It needs to go.
How long that is.
I don't know how your lady let you leave the house like that.
I tried to make it to spring. I can't do it, man. I don't know how people... Tom, Mike, I don't know how the fuck you can have long hair. I really don't. I can't do it, man. No way. I just cannot do it. High and tight, man. Semper Fi. That's all. High and tight. Easy, don't cut it.
Yeah, that's how you stand it. You just don't cut it.
Yeah, I tried to use Tom's method there. What'd he say? A little baby oil or something in your hair. And I tried it, Tom. It didn't work. Oh, here comes my food. Look at this. Thank you, my love. All right. Well, I'm going to eat during the show. So baby oil. See, Tom's got it right. So what else is new? What else do you guys want to talk about? What are you expecting in the next year there from this?
Well, how about if we get the get the drawings out of the way here. As Mike shoves food in his mouth.
I think we should wait a little bit just to see if we get some more people in. So if they hear their name announced.
Either that, or we can do one and save the other two for later.
Oh, yeah. All right, one. Go ahead. You guys do it. Go ahead.
Let's see. What do we got? What are we even giving away? We've got the stinky ashtray. We've got the package of Jameson cigars in the T-shirt, and we've got the 5-pack of cigars from the cigar agency as far as their product, and the Ortsac lighter.
Now these drawings are all from the website, so even if you're live here today, you don't get a second chance. It's just they're all from the comments on the website.
Yep, we that's the way we did it. So if you didn't leave a comment, I mentioned the hell out of it last night. So
yep, I agree. Why don't you go ahead and give away the shirt?
No, it's the shirt and the cigars. Why don't we do the stinky?
You want to give away the big one right away?
Well, okay. Well, we don't have to. Let's do the Ortsac lighter and the cigars.
All right, go ahead. The one's from us. Go ahead. Give away the Ortsac lighter and the 5 cigars.
All right, Mikey, pick something.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me load up my program here. I got a random program that I put everybody's name in, and I can.
Except for Tom.
Yeah. Tom just never in any of my
Walker.
drawings. And I can pick individual names.
He didn't leave a comment.
And it says,
Tom.
Wait a minute. Oh no, okay, he wasn't one that duplicated. Swede.
You're the man,
Swede
Tom.
214.
Anything you need, we got you.
Swede 214.
Swede 214.
Oh, Swede. He's a good guy. Nice. Congratulations, Swede. Hope you like the.
We'll send out emails too for the winners. So hopefully you left the correct email address.
If you didn't,
or you listen, one way or the other.
Right. He's a regular listener. So, hey guys in the chat, anything you want to ask us? Anything you want to talk about? We're just gonna bullshit. So.
Rich. I guess that's kind of what we do, but not really.
Yeah, kind of. Have any of you been in a cockpit before? I've been in a cockfight before, but not a cockpit.
Nice, Rich. Nice.
Yeah, no cockpit. Sword fights, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tom, how's that sponsorship with Fleshlight coming? Is it coming? Come along?
I'm sure it comes a little bit every day.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing yet.
No crossing streams. Attaboy, Dad. Attaboy. What are you guys smoking? Anybody smoking anything out there right now? Cigars wise?
Not a thing.
As soon as I'm done with my food, I'm going to be smoking that cigar by Victor Vitale. That'll be actually, I think we're giving away one of these in that package. Right?
Whoa. All right, that's a...
Wife is home, no smoke.
That's a neat little thing. Came across my Twitter account
What's
from
that?
our local newspaper. It says, U.S. Mr. Gay competition won by Lancaster resident.
That just tells about the town you
I don't
live
live
in.
in Lancaster.
Nice.
Now that's across the river. Wow. Is that Walt? No, Walt doesn't live in Lancaster either.
That was funny, Tom.
Well, Tad, I think, beat him to it.
Oh, yeah, Dad did. So, what else? What else do you guys want to shoot the shit about? I'm not running the show today, too, so by the way, so you guys fucking talk, too.
Me neither. I'm just totally shoving food in my face.
I'm good now. I'm ready to light up a cigar. Eggs, bacon, and a mild cigar. Sounds like a plan.
All I have is volcano nachos.
Look at that. Matt's eating Taco Bell. He was eating at 10:30 in the morning, huh? Now, that's a man. Where's the yellow shirt, bro?
No, I got a green one, I think, today.
What yellow shirt is he referring to?
When you were slacking and I was filling in for you, I wore a yellow shirt. Which, Tad, I can always go up and get one. They're all nice and clean currently, so...
I didn't watch those episodes.
I don't think anybody did, so it doesn't matter.
We did.
I didn't watch them either. Yeah, it was kind of a haze.
Rich, how was your Christmas? Good? We should have one of the viewers call in. That's what we should do. Really fuck up the capture points.
Thanks. Well, if
like
somebody
my
would get
cigar.
that other thing set up that they were talking about,
What's that?
yeah,
Me?
Mr. Have somebody call in and it won't affect the capture points.
We're not doing that till next year.
Oh, well, see, you mention it now though.
We're giving away a little insight to what's coming up.
Hey,
Well,
Should-
I
should
guess...
Should we tell the viewers that?
he's in the Keys. Everything is sweet down there. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. You're not shit, and it's always nice down there.
Except hurricanes.
Yeah, but that's what they make shutters for.
I'm sure you guys have posted this to your own sites, but what do you think's the best cigar you've smoked this year?
Oh,
Reflecting on the past year.
reflecting on the past year, not prior. Okay. I'm gonna. Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't do my top 10.
I did my top 10, but everybody knows it's the Epernay. But if I exclude that in the Lost City, then it has to be the Pro Magnum.
I really dug either. Well, it's kind of a toss-up. I mean, but granted, they're both from the same factory. You've got the Casa Magna, the Damas Magnus, and the Oktoberfest were probably tops for me.
Yeah.
And I mean, the stuff from Matassa is just killing it right now.
Yeah. I haven't had that Casa Magna. Everybody I know, Tom liked it. A few other people.
I'll throw one in.
Yeah, I definitely.
I've got one left. I'll send you.
I gotta try it. I haven't tried it, but definitely the Cro Magnum is definitely number 3 for me. But if it's the cigar to come out this year, it's definitely going to be that with Oktoberfest second. That cigar reminded me a lot of Skip cigar, and I thought it was a sweet ass stick. But I got to give Skip props. I mean that cigar to me is tops.
It's good
shit.
smoke.
Yeah. So what about you, Mikey?
I didn't get to smoke much. New stuff anyway. Well, like that Casa Magna, I actually saw that at the local shop when I was there. When was that? Friday, I guess. I was there and grabbed a couple sticks. And I didn't grab any. I was like, I remember the first Casa Magna. It was like, it's like number 1 cigar of the year. I don't think so. So I just skipped it.
Yeah, I agree with.
Now, I did grab my Uzi weighs a ton. I grabbed a big boy, not those pussy-ass cigars that people smoke. I got that 7x60. Yeah, that was going to be my Christmas smoke, and then I never had time to smoke it, so.
Yeah. Speaking of that, did you guys smoke? I didn't smoke anything on Christmas. I was going to smoke the Lost City. Never got to it. What about you guys?
I smoked one of my España, my Quesada Españas, and that's probably about it. I smoked that hammer and sickle that you'd sent me.
Yep.
And that was pretty good. So I mean, it was a good night.
Yeah.
Wife fell asleep early, so I went ahead and lit up the cigars.
Attaboy. How about you, Mike? No, you didn't
No, I
smoke
did
anything?
a Ashford Bentley yeah.
Oh, did you? What'd you think of it? I haven't smoked it yet.
I mean, you can tell it's a low-cost cigar, but is it something you could smoke, in the mornings or just like on a road trip or something? Probably, but see, that's and I'm gonna throw it out here right here while we're live on the show and say, the top 10 lists that are out there for cigars, it's neat to look at them, but I still do not think you can put a cigar in that top 10 list that you haven't gone out and bought multiple times throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get a sample of a cigar, smoke 3 or 4 or 5 of them, and say, this is your cigar of the year. I mean, if it's your cigar of the year, that means your ass would have been out there buying this thing every chance you get because you loved it that much.
Well, I wouldn't say every chance. I mean, some of them, a box of Epernay, is $400.
Yeah, you cheap bastard.
That's a pretty good commitment.
I have plenty. I mean, all the cigar I can say for all the cigars I smoked, I have quite a few. Granted, I need to get some more Cro-Magnon because I actually gave my last 3 away. So,
yeah, I think I saw him post pictures. He had the boxes. I don't know if they all have boxes yet or not.
Yeah,
I think what I've seen is they're doing like 100 or so boxes, something like that.
Yeah, so that's what I got to do. Actually, I got to do real soon. So I got to get that box. But yeah, I agree with you, Mike. I mean, you gotta smoke it. I don't agree with the premise though. That it has to come out this year. In my opinion, and this is my opinion, until something comes out better than the Epernay, then 2 years in a row, that's my favorite cigar. I think it's the best cigar.
That's why I asked, what was the best cigar you've smoked this year?
Right.
I mean, that's kind of, I don't care if it was from years gone by or whatever. Sorry. I mean, it could be something that cost you 50 cents and was the best cigar you had this year. I don't care.
Yeah, mine would probably be about the Grand Reserva number 3. I absolutely love that stick. I mean, I every single chance I got to go over to that local shop, and they had boxes of that Grand Toro. I think it was the Grand Toro size, or I can't remember. It was like a Toro. I can't remember what they called it anymore. God, I have boxes over there. I'd go look, but I bought all the boxes they had every time I went over. I mean, and George Rico said that, yeah, devil's weed. Yeah, that's it.
Devil's weed. Hey, John G, welcome. Glad you could show up, buddy.
Yeah, that's probably that, or the new wave. I mean, I love the new wave. I've gone through boxes of them too.
Yeah, I've got one of those. I haven't smoked it yet though.
I wasn't on the bandwagon with that. It was just okay for me. But again,
I just haven't gotten around.
That's what makes us all unique, right? Some like some. I mean, I'll give you an example. And Tad he's in the chat room. He could say a Friday night we were sitting here and we were talking about smokes and saying what we thought. And it's funny because pretty much it was either split 50-50 or none of us agreed with anything. So that just goes to show you how everybody's palate's different and no one's right, no one's wrong, and it made for some great conversation. So.
Now, one thing I'm curious about: have either of you tried the Timeless yet?
Yeah, man. Let me tell you,
I haven't smoked it yet. I figured I'd let it rest for a little bit.
All right,
because it was out in my freezing cold. So
yeah, I'll mention this. All the guys were here on the smoke, and I gave each one of them a Timeless, and they all fucking loved it. Loved it.
The stuff coming out of Matassa there from Quesada and all that stuff, it just seems to be, they're on a roll.
Yeah. I tell you, I love the way they changed the band up. I think it's a very elegant band. I like looking at bands.
It's like a classic watch.
Absolutely.
That's kind of, I like watches too. I mean, I don't buy a ton of them, but the ones I do own, I like that classic style.
Yep. I think you nailed it, actually. That's probably what you should. It should be.
Well, Timeless.
It's a perfect watch band. It's just beautiful, but it's really, really good. I think they definitely got a winner on that Timeless. So if you guys get a chance, go out and try it by Nat Sherman, the new Timeless. It's awesome.
It was.
You didn't like it, Mike?
It was all right.
That's okay. Go ahead. See, this is what everybody doesn't understand is we all don't have to agree.
The ones that I smoked so far just seem to get really, really strong towards the end.
Really?
And I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because I've been rushing around so crazy like and been so tired because Kat has me up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning or what's going on. But
yeah,
yeah, the ones I've smoked have seemed to get super strong towards the end.
I could see that though for you. You're a very mild smoker. I could say for me as a medium to full, it was just a decent medium for me. The Timeless, John, the new Timeless by Nat Sherman.
And Tom, you're right. The Tributos, they did something with those.
Yeah,
those started out well, and they just effed them up.
You're not shitting. They did. I just got some, and it's totally different. It's not like it was, Tom, when I smoked the one you sent me.
Well, it's just the burn and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know if that's just a fluke, and hopefully some of their newer stuff. I mean, they've got, what is it? I think the Molotov or something coming out new.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
hoping that's good. I mean,
Yeah. I think they definitely nailed it with the Oktoberfest, and they had it nailed with the Tributo, and hopefully they won't go and fuck with it because those
well,
were
the
two pretty
Oktoberfest
damn
is going to
good
be a
cigars.
limited, yearly limited edition, and I don't know if they just can't hold up the regular production. I mean, because all their limiteds this year have seemed to kill it.
Right.
I mean, the Domus Magnus just was awesome. Oktoberfest was awesome. The España, I really dig that cigar, but to me, it's more of a mild to medium type deal. It's not, actually it might be something more like Mikey would like. And it just, I don't know. Maybe it's the full run stuff because I think the Tributo seems to be, well, at least the main Quesada. I haven't tried any of the other stuff coming out of there.
Right. Well, let me
I
ask
haven't
you
had any
guys
of
this
them.
one. No? Gotta get out there, slacker. What cigar surprised you this year that you really like? That there wasn't a lot of hype about, and you tried it and you're like, wow, this is pretty good.
Huh. I don't know. I mean, I like the OSA. I mean, the CAO, wherever my camera is.
Yep.
But
That's in there.
What size? Would you get the Toro?
no, this is, what is it? 6.5 by 60.
Yeah, Toro.
No,
Or
that's-
no, that's Grand
yeah,
Toro or
that's the-
something. See, and
Something.
actually, Tom and I have had many conversations about this. That when you get in, for some reason, Tom found it, and I found it too. That the larger sizes, I don't know, it tastes a little musty.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody keeps telling me you got to try the Robusto. You got to try the Robusto, and because quite honestly, I hated that cigar.
Yeah. I thought it was okay. I wasn't overly impressed, but I thought it was okay. The cigar that I was shocked by, that because I'm not a big pepper fan, and I'm usually not. I don't lean a lot towards Tatawahe stuff because of that. Was the LCC. That cigar I thought was awesome. It was sweet, real earthy and dirty, and I enjoyed it. So that cigar shocked me.
For me, it'd probably be the Damas Magnus because, quite honestly, the Casa Magna Colorado, I wasn't impressed by it like most people were because of the price and everything else.
Yep.
And then the Oscuro, I thought kind of fell flat. So I didn't have high expectations.
Right. Yeah, I haven't tried that Black Market, John. That's going to be my first review of next year. I have it, so I'm looking forward to trying that. I got to get this Dominus, man. It's hard
It's
to beat.
amazing how you guys can find all this damn stuff. I can't find half the shit locally.
You got to get out of the friggin' Jiffy Mart cigar shop and go to a cigar shop.
I don't go to the cigar shops. I find people I
call,
purchase online.
call Buckhead or call Bonita.
Yeah, that's
Or
usually
maybe
where
even
I get
Tom-
most of my stuff is
I
from
hate paying shipping.
from Jackie over at Bonita.
Ed might have it.
Nah, Ed's a pain in, as far as depending.
Yeah.
I think he still has the Damas Magnus, but
But yeah, now that and I can get local, that Damas thing or whatever. I think they had two different sizes over there to shop. But like I said, just because of the first Casa Magna, I was just like, bleh, and all the hype on it. So
Well,
I
that's
just
kinda
kind of
how I-
skipped it. It was like, why do I want to pay that much for a Casa Magna wannabe, or try to be, I should say.
Oh, how about this, Tad? How about the? I'm probably gonna pronounce it wrong. The Namakubi from 101. Did you guys smoke it?
I did.
What you think?
The Papi Chulo size, the little tiny fucker.
Uh-huh.
It was good.
You see that, Mikey? John G saying, "Let me know what you need." I can tell you, if John can get
Yeah.
it, he'll take care of you. He's good like that. So see, you gotta.
Yeah, but
just
see,
ask.
everybody yells because
Yeah,
you don't
I
buy
have-
local. But then when you can't find it local, everybody yells if you don't go online to get it. It's like,
No, you should go. You should.
I never
support the
bitch about
B&M.
buying local because my local is pretty horrible. So
You're still supporting the B&M. John's gonna go to a B&M and get it. He's not gonna fucking buy it online.
or even calling Jackie or Mike at Buckhead, same thing.
Definitely. They'll take care of you. Hey, well, here we go. We'll do this. A lot of people don't like to do this, but we're gonna fucking do it. What's a cigar that you were looking forward to smoke this year, but just didn't do it for you? It was a fail in your eyes.
wow.
Nothing stands out.
Oh,
Actually, probably that Asa for me. That CAO Asa Soul. And I haven't had the chance to smoke the Robusto, but, given, I don't know, it's supposed to be a follow-up to La Traviata and stuff like that in that same kind of price range, but I just don't think they delivered it.
Tad stole mine.
yeah.
I was very disappointed with the Wolfman. Very disappointed.
I haven't smoked
I
it
wish
yet.
they would have brought the face back instead.
Yeah, that would definitely be mine, Tad. I agree with you. The Wolfman was disappointing, in my opinion. What about you, Mike?
That would probably be. I mean, either the Wolfman or... See, now I might have just gotten a couple bad ones, too, that I just reviewed it the other week. The George Rico. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, I can't even think of the freaking letters for it. Excuse me. SLR, STX, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, I know the one you
But
reviewed. I know
the
what
ones
you're
I
talking
mean,
about.
they just
Yeah.
exploded. They didn't... I mean...
STK,
STK.
I think it was.
And, it was like, I was really looking forward to something because, I mean, the sticks that he's been bringing out, I've really, really enjoyed so far. I mean, well, that Grand Reserva, I mean, that thing just blew me out of the water. I mean, just box after box after box I bought of them. And, then to get a disappointment like that. And like I said, it could just be in the sticks that I got. They just weren't up to par. I didn't let them sit long enough, whatever. But that's really about what I can think of for this year that really, really disappointed me.
Yeah, Tom, I agree. The Anarchy is a very good smoke, definitely.
So those are starting to pop up supposedly around because I don't know. A few people have said that they made a crap load of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I got
guess-
some still.
I need to order some.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna ask John in the chat room. John, did you smoke the Wolfman in the face yet? That I sent you? Did you like it? Just curious of what he thought.
Damn, Tom. So Domus
All right, how
Magnus
about
is number one for you, huh?
Yeah, that's it. I'm telling you, I'm here, not yet. All right, cool. Just let me know when you do. I'm just curious what you think. Yeah, Tom, I will, unfortunately, I have to agree with you on that one. I think the hype killed it. I just reviewed it. It's going up Friday. Very good cigar, but I was expecting more, and probably because of the hype, I was expecting more. But not horrible, just a good cigar.
Never
in my
had any.
opinion.
I've started to go anti-hype on my cigars because it seems like the more things are hyped, the more the buildup is, and I wait for it to die down so I can give it a shot.
Yeah. And there's definitely no doubt. You could tell, if you've been smoking long enough, you know that it's an EPC. There was no doubt smoking that right away. Yeah, I think Bloggers Review have hyped it. I think Twitter's hyped it. I think, there's a lot of different things in there that hyped it. And again, I'm not knocking it at all. I'm not knocking. I think they're doing a good thing over there. I just think it's a good cigar. It's not a wow cigar in my opinion.
Well, it's almost like the reverse for the Casa Magna. I mean, Casa Magna got Cigar of the Year, and every single person that was smoking it was like, yeah, it's all right, but it ain't number one cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like, I can't knock anybody if they put it in their top 10 or do whatever. It's what they think, and that's cool. A lot of people won't agree with what I got in mine, and that's cool too. But, I was just for the hype, and I was just expecting. It's got simple complexities to it, but I was expecting a lot more, like where I didn't want to put it down, and I wanted to light up another one, and I just wasn't getting it from that cigar.
I guess another surprise I had was these little guys, the El Creditos, one of my few box purchases this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have one of
They're
those.
just an ugly cigar, and I don't know, they're good for about 20, 30 minutes. Maybe a little longer.
Yeah,
I'll throw a few in for you, Mike.
I think you sent me one of them before, Matt.
I probably sent you a few. I mean, I know I sent some to Rob. I've sent some to a handful of people because it comes in a cabinet of 50. It was like $70.
And they're
Wow.
just a short smoke.
Yeah, I mean that's
that's cool.
ugly
Let's see.
too.
Why don't we go ahead and give what we got left here? You want to give away the Victor Vitale cigars with the lighter?
I think we did that already. That was.
Oh, I thought you did the
No.
shirt.
You told us we couldn't do the shirt. You told us we had to do the other one.
All right, let's do the shirt and the cigars. Let's go ahead and pick somebody and give away the shirt and cigars.
I already picked.
All right, who's the winner?
No, I picked the first winner.
Oh, all right, go ahead, Matt. You pick this one.
Okay.
Pick a number.
Well, I've got the numbers. Why don't you pick something, Mike?
All right. How many entries we got?
You got 1 to 15.
All right. Let's go with number 3.
Number 3 would be Joe Keith.
Okay, Joe Keith, congratulations. You won the Jameson shirt and the cigars, and make sure you let us know it's either large or extra large. So make sure you let us know which size you want, large or.
We'll send an email out as well. So
and that's thanks to Rich at East Coast Cigars, one of our great sponsors over here at Stogie411. Who with right now I want to give a plug to eastcoastcigars.com. Check them out. Use the promo code Stogie411 and you will get 10% off your order. Also want to thank Rodrigo Cigars for their sponsorship, www.rodrigocigars.com. And also want to thank Mohawk Distribution, LLC. Check those fine folks out on our site as well.
Without them, this would not be possible.
So kiss their asses.
Probably be listening to an ad right
kiss
about
their
now.
asses and buy their cigars.
If he's a real fat ass Tom and he needs a 3XL, I guess he'll be giving that shirt to somebody else because that's his options.
So which cigar did you buy the most of this year? How about that?
Oh, okay. Which cigar did I buy the most? It's the Epernay.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
What about
Let's
you?
see. Yeah. For me, this one's probably gonna be a shocker. Actually, kind of as a everyday kind of cigar that I, don't really get too bent out of shape over. I like the Oliva, the Flor de Oliva Golds.
Yeah.
When I'm not looking to think about something, it's got a nice little subtle sweetness to it, and it just doesn't. It's not a bad, there's not a lot of complexity to it, but it.
And it won't kill your wallet. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was, especially at the beginning of the year. I mean, had so much stuff going on. Budget was a little tighter,
right.
So.
Yep.
Yeah. And that was, I saved the good stuff for when I was ready to sit down and, not that those aren't good, but to pay attention to it. If I'm just sitting around working, I don't want to, I don't want to smoke something like a Wolfman or something like that if I'm not paying attention.
Right.
Yep.
Right. How about you?
The
Mikey?
Grand Reserva. Oh yeah.
Grand Reserva.
I bet I had 5 or 6 boxes of them that I bought this year. I mean, now I got them even cheaper than they were selling them online at the local store over here. But yeah, I mean, when I buy a box of something, I like it.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things. I mean, I bought a couple boxes of the New Wave, but the Grand Reserva topped everything. I mean, but then again, I probably bought 5 boxes of them for the same price as one of the Illusione Epernay.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Actually, I didn't buy it by the box. I kept buying 10. I should have bought the box. It would have saved me money, but at that time the money wasn't there. How about in the chat room? What you guys buy the most of? What was your big box purchase this year, or the one you purchased the most? See what everybody's doing. It's smoking in the chat. Yeah, Tom, I've seen it sell out. You know it, bitch. We got to pay the bills over here, Thomas. We got to pay the bills.
And those damn bloggers won't cough up money, Tom. See, you could sponsor us.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
We're waiting for Fleshlight, Tom. That's going to be our big sellout next year.
Oh, that would be great if we would get Fleshlight on the site and Tom won it.
Tad, what size of the Brazilias do you buy?
Across the board, yeah, I agree.
Probably the goal. How much you want to bet? Told you.
That's a good cigar. I wonder if they've done anything to change any of those original blends yet.
No.
You guys, you think any that you would know?
Nah, I've heard they haven't. I mean,
well, I think the biggest thing with those is they still have so much stock all across the country that they already have them rolled, they already have them sitting, they are it's going to be a while until they have to do anything.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's one of those cigars, the box press. For some reason, the Italia, if it was anything besides the box press, it didn't seem to do anything for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a box of the Cuban
you know
press of
what?
those.
Yeah, I had
Pretty
gotten
sure
that pack
got
too.
tied.
Yeah,
What do you think of that one?
those were good.
Yeah,
I bought one of those too, especially the LX2s.
Yep.
I totally forgot. I never even told Rich. I was supposed to get back to Rich and tell him which one I liked the best. Those 262s. That box press Toro in the milder one. Shit. Now I forget names. They just left me.
What?
Yeah.
262.
Yeah, Ideology. And the other one's the Paradigm or Paradigm or whatever the hell you pronounce it. But anyway,
Whatever the
the
fuck
Ideology's the milder one out of them. That box press Toro blew me away. That was a cigar that surprised me really. I was really surprised on how nice that smoked and how good it was. So there, I answered for Rich also.
Rich's question. Yeah, we just on the Herf here Friday. Brett was here. He's one of the reps for 262. We just tried. He was nice enough to give everybody one of the new Lanceros. So I haven't smoked it yet. Tad, did you smoke it yet? No, he didn't. So I don't think he smoked it yet. Yeah, I agree with you, John. That the Paradigm or Paradigm, whatever the fuck, is really good. I like that the best out of it.
Yeah, see now that and with it being stronger, I like the Ideology more just because it's a milder stick for me. Because I'm a pussy.
Right.
Oh, I guess that leads into a question that I have, because actually one of the things on my agenda for this year is I do want to try some McLean stuff because I haven't yet. And are there any cigars this year you want to try that you're looking for that you haven't smoked yet that you just you haven't gotten around to that you want to get to this year?
Yeah, definitely I want to try that Dominus Maximus that everybody's bragging about. I haven't tried it. I want to try that for sure. Let's see. I'm definitely looking forward to trying the Black Market. I have that. I haven't smoked it yet. I'm looking to try. I know that Emilio and George are coming out with a couple new lines that I definitely want to try, especially both of them are coming out from what I've heard with a nice, really strong smoke. So I'm looking to try that. Other than that, that's about all I can think of. Top of my head.
There's about 1,000 of them. I haven't smoked a lot of stuff from this year yet. I mean, I've never tried the 4 Kicks. You know, the Casa Magna everybody's talking about, the Oktoberfest. I mean, I could go on and like I said, I said on Twitter when Jerry put up his top 10, I smoked, I think 3 of them out of 10, and I had a 4th one. I had the 4th one in my humidor, and that was it. That's it. I mean, I didn't get to smoke a lot of people's top 10 cigars.
Yeah.
Me neither. I mean, I smoked a handful usually, but other than that, I mean, there was just so much stuff out.
Oh, I agree with you. 100%.
Well, and it gets hard to find them, and then when you do find them, it's, I mean, some of the costs on them, especially buying singles, can get a little expensive to buy them up front. I mean, I was surprised at how much that my Uzi weighs a ton was. I didn't think it would be that expensive.
I want to say this year most of the cigars came out closer to the $10 range.
Yeah.
They were in the higher, last year and the year prior seemed to be that 5 to 7. This year seems to be the 7 to 10.
Yeah, it's it got a little higher. Now, of course, if you buy a box, it's a lot cheaper. But who wants to buy a box of something they've never smoked and then all of a sudden have a whole box of crappy cigars that they don't like, Well, I shouldn't say crappy cigars, but just cigars that you don't like.
Yeah. I agree.
Well, that and some of that stuff, it's limited. By the time you know that you like it, you're out of luck. The Oktoberfest, pretty much gone.
Yep.
It's off most shelves, I think, at this point.
Yep.
That's why I yell at Pete every chance I get about, like the face. I mean, Mike actually sent me one of them to smoke because I couldn't find them local. Nobody local had them. And everybody sold out so quick. It was like by the time I even got to try one of them, there was no going back. There was no getting, unless you wanted to pay more money than what they should be selling them for. You know,
Yeah.
or else should be selling them for. I guess I shouldn't say, but you can sell it for whatever price you want. I guess, but I don't know. It's amazing how my local shop can sell them cheaper than even online places a lot of times. And everybody else complains that they can't sell them any cheaper than a certain price. Pete brought that up in our show too. You know, you can price stuff lower if you want to bring the people in and you want to do volume sales and try to compete with online. It's just you don't. So.
Well, exactly. I mean, that's like when it makes me I just kind of shake my head when people complain about the tax. Oh, the tax is killing me. Well, you could price this stuff a little bit lower. Yeah, you'd have to sell more product, but then you'd be beating out your competitors that majority of them are keystoning the taxes on top of it. I don't know how many times I go into a shop and I look at the price and I start doing the math in my head and I'm like, oh, they keystone the tax.
Every little bit.
Well, Mikey, if you want to try the Oktoberfest, I got you on that. I was originally going to send that to Mike, but he got his review up before I got it out. So,
is it a strong
I've got one of those left.
Man up, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
We'll see.
I didn't think it was overpowering. I mean,
bitches.
And actually, talking with Tom, I think the best way to do that cigar is you punch it.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise, it's a fairly loose draw. At least
I like a loose draw. I really like.
Then it might be. You might want to try punching it first, and if it doesn't do the trick, cut it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've got a few boxes I need to send out, or packages at the beginning of the year. So, I'll include your name to the list. Although you need to send me your address again because I'm not sure I still have it.
Why don't you broadcast that live right now?
Yeah, but might as well do your phone number while we're at it.
Cool.
And
you can call me at.
Call me anytime. Hey, Hokia42, thanks for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Let's give away a little insight to what's coming up next year, or at least what we're going to attempt to come up
Naked
next
reviews.
Year. What do you think?
Oh.
No, we're not going to do reviews because you would probably get in trouble.
Naked reviews, bitch.
Oh, no, we're not doing any reviews.
All right, naked broadcast.
Well, we're gonna
How about that?
Oh, we could do that. That actually... Well, I'm always got nothing on underneath there. It's just
Tom
my
will
shirt.
always show
Can't
up. I
see
know that.
I got my fleshlight holding up against the desk here, so that's just nice. That's why you see my chair moving all the time like this.
I don't know. That chair seems to be moving too much.
Yeah, baby.
There's too much.
Yeah, baby. Anyways, so what we're going to attempt next year, within a 4-month span, once we seem to have gotten the video and audio quality a lot better, since thanks to Tom for giving us the heads up on that and keeping us real, because sometimes we got a little lazy and a little unreal. We don't want to be that way here. And so what we're going to try is we're going to try to do where you, the viewer, can call in and ask your questions directly to a manufacturer or B&M or blogger, whoever we have on this show. But we're going to attempt that within the next 4 months to try to get it working. So that'll be another...
All viewers except for Tom.
Except for... Now, Tom will be the first one on. I'll make sure of that. And... But anyways, we're going to try that. So hopefully that'll work out. You guys will like it. We're always trying to get the show better and take it to new levels.
Now, you won't be, when you call in, we won't have you on video. We'll just have your audio.
Right.
So,
audio, right. You will not be on.
Yeah, the video part might never happen. That gets a little involved and technical and difficult to try to set up.
Yeah. So. It's a pain in the ass is what he's trying to say politely. It's a pain in the friggin' ass to have video. But yeah, so that's what we're going to try. So hopefully everybody will continue to support us here, and we'll keep growing and see what happens. So Tom Green is the master video Skype call-ins. Well, if we had Tom Green's budget, we probably would be too.
Yep.
But even with his budget, some of the quality sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing we can't do anything about is Skype. You know, if Skype
Yeah,
has
no.
quality issues, if we have bandwidth issues, there's just nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, we can't. We can't control. We're controlling everything we can control, and we think we finally got that all resolved. The stuff we can't control, we just have to roll with the punches and get through it. So just keep that in mind when shit happens on our site and you're hanging out watching. That's what happens. But yeah, so that's a little insight to what's coming up
We'll
next.
be moving over to a new video provider and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be.
But they won't notice that.
Hopefully that'll work better. Nah, that'll be transparent.
Right.
We've already made the move over to the new chat. I hope everybody likes it.
Yeah, we've had the chat. What, 2 shows?
pretty
Well,
much,
last show and this show now.
No, 3 shows.
Oh, is it
right?
3
Yeah,
now?
3 shows.
3 shows. Yeah.
So hopefully everybody got used to it.
Took away the censorship and stuff, which I don't know. In Tom's case, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we can censor Tom by himself.
Oh yeah, exactly. So.
Nah, you got to have some fun. We're trying to have
Yeah.
fun, but we're trying to keep it a seriousness too. But I mean, you got to have fun, and we don't mind what you guys do.
Yeah, no sign up.
Have fun. Today's show, you could say whatever the hell you want. It's just a holiday hangover show. Just sitting here bullshitting and announcing some winners. And for those of you who joined late, why don't you? Who let's see. Swede won the Orsac giveaway, the cigars and lighter. And then Joe
Keith.
Joe Keith won the Jameson shirt and 7 cigars. So we still got the stinky ashtray, which we'll be giving away shortly, thanks to Rich. So that's it. We're just hanging out, chatting. If you guys got any questions for us or anything you want to ask us about the show or the future or anything, pretty much we'll answer. So. Mike, are you smoking? You had a cigar.
No. I don't know. I think about it. I'm so tired I could just fall asleep. Oh, man.
Really?
Yeah, I went with a small cigar. My nachos consumed most of my time.
So let's see. What else?
Is there anything you want to see in the upcoming year, guys? I mean, any guests that we don't haven't had?
Doubtful.
Yeah. Well, Ted, I'll let Mikey answer that question.
I ain't going.
Go ahead, Mike. Why can't we go to IPCPR?
I don't know. Why? I guess money.
Mike can't
fly.
Well,
me, yeah. I could drive, but no. It's
money. I will say, hopefully, we can all get together at maybe one of these local events where Mikey doesn't have to drive, because Matt and I aren't too far from Mikey.
Well, I think you and I were talking about possibly doing IPCPR anyways.
Yeah.
I know for me it's an easier trip because I've got family in Tampa and stuff. So I know this year I'm hoping to make that trip finally.
Yeah, that's the only other thing you got to do the application.
Like that, I think 2 or 3 years in a row.
If you want to go like Tom said, if you want to go to IPCPR, you have to do the application process.
There's ways around that.
Yeah, I mean,
There are ways. Yes.
Yeah, Matt's right. There's ways around it, and but I know Tad was mentioning he wants to go because he wants to work. He wanted to work for us. He's got family in Orlando, which I do too. So it would work out really well. So doesn't Matt, but
which depending who doesn't go, maybe I can. Stay at one of your respective places.
Now Okia 42 asked about shows from brick and mortars. That would be really, really cool to do. But wait a minute, you might get motion sickness here a minute. I'm going to show everybody my setup here. Okay, and this is what I have to do the shows. Now, you see I guess you can't hear me now. I have the TV up there with the Wirecast program broadcasting live. I have a laptop down here that has the web camera I'm holding on, plus the other built-in web camera. I have 2 laptops in front of me. I have 2 mice over there because if I go over all this, look, there's pizza. There's pizza crust. Look. If I go over here somewhere... Right there.
There's my flashlight on it.
Right there. That's the computer that is feeding the video feed right now. So I am using a desktop computer, a laptop computer, and all the accessories in order to do this. So if we would ever go from a brick and mortar, I think the quality would be a ton lower because we'd have to try to do it from laptops, or like Mike has a Mac Mini, he could possibly do it from. And, then bandwidth requirements that,
we could probably do a single camera setup, possibly, as a worst case. And if, something to that effect, I mean, rather than doing, a bunch of camera setup, I mean, even if it was just Mike going to a shop, that might be okay.
No,
versus you having.
I'm just telling him. He asked about the shows from the brick and mortar for our show, the way we do it right now. That's what I'm saying. Right. I mean, one of us could go to a brick and mortar and do a show from there, or like Mike could even go, because I could broadcast it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
For myself, it would be really hard for me to go to a show. A brick and mortar, and still broadcast the show. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we could definitely do it. It would just be one of us would be at the brick and mortar, and the other guy would be in his studio doing it. So we could definitely do it. We're open to the idea. I mean, we're always open to listen to the viewers and do what we can to better the show, because that's really what it's about. And so we're definitely open to it. So I want to thank Aaron for joining us. Aaron, thanks for joining us.
So if any brick and mortars with a decent internet connection and space for us to set up, you can reach out and we can talk about it.
Yeah. We definitely. I want to get back to the question about IPCPR and other events, but we would definitely like to get together, the three of us, at some event. And actually, we would like to try to do a live show from there if we could. It's just it's tough, Mikey's over at Stogie Review, so he's got obligations over there he has to fulfill. I have obligations at Mike Stogie's I have to fulfill. Matt has obligations at Cigar Porn he has to fill. So we all do have other things that we're doing in the industry as well. But it's just hard for all of us to get together because Mike's in PA, Matt's in New York with me, but he's, about 3 hours from me, Matt?
4. I'm Western New York.
4. So, I mean, it is tough. I would like to. Hopefully we will get together and do it, but right now everything's up in the air, so I couldn't give you a definite what we will.
And I'm in the lower part of Pennsylvania, so it takes me no less than 4 hours just to get to the New York border.
Right. But Mike's where they invented the banjo.
Getting close, I'm telling you.
Hey.
So I said I can make it to the capital of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. I can make it from to there or down to Baltimore, Maryland, in about the same amount of time. That's how far south I am in Pennsylvania. All of PA is the lower part. Yes, Tom, that is pretty much correct. Except Philadelphia. That's just one crazy cesspool over there. I don't know what's going on over in Philly. They went wacky. They left the Pennsylvania part of our banjo play and stuff. Bad people.
I don't know. That sounds like a pretty wise decision on their part.
No, banjos. Damn it, I'm going to get a banjo and play it on next show.
Oh, speaking of next show will be January 7th.
January 7th, or was it the 8th?
No, it was the 7th because I'm doing inventory. And it'll be with Jonathan Drew, is our first guest of the year. So that should be one interesting show.
Yeah.
I'm looking
I've
forward
actually
to
never
it.
met him.
He's done a lot this year.
No?
Me neither.
I Skyped with him one time. That was it.
Nope.
I've talked to him on Twitter, and that's about it. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, and he's been in this industry for quite a while, so...
You guys aren't going to get to talk much. Yeah, that's what we've been told, Aaron. But that's okay. It makes our job easier. If we just got to ask one question and then he can talk the rest of the hour, fuck, that's an easy show, man. I'd like those kind of shows.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Here's a good question. What was your favorite show of this past year?
Oh. Wow.
You mean that we did?
Yeah.
Or like a cigar show. That's I Oh.
No, us, purely selfish.
I'm gonna say, man,
How about you guys out there? What was your favorite show that we did this past year?
Tom nailed the two I was gonna say. Hubert and Pete were 1-1. They were neck and neck. I agree. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I like Rodrigo, and I like Kurt from Zycar. You know, I thought Kurt's just awesome in front of a camera. I mean, he was telling us up at the one show we're at that you know, he's like an introvert. You know, he's shy in front of the camera, everything else, and it's like he just blossoms whenever you get him in front of a camera or microphone or anything else. It's just amazing on how well he does.
Yeah.
But I really like most of our shows. It just gave us a unique perspective at individuals, you know, or the industry as a whole, and you know, bloggers. It was just good.
Sorry, Mike. I'm laughing at Rich's.
I like that answer.
Well, I guess I should say my favorite. Actually, mine are fairly recent. I mean, I like the one with Pete. And actually, we had technical issues, but I really liked the one with Michael Herklitz because I'd never really talked to him, didn't really know much about him, or even Nat Sherman for that matter. And, you know, technical issues withstanding, he had a lot to say.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And
I think all our shows were really good. I think we've had some great guests.
Yeah.
Even some of the bloggers, we had some great guests. And I think we got a pretty nice lineup for next year already. So I think it's going to be good.
Yeah,
you guys listen to
we
other
got some
cigar
revisits.
shows, and if you have time, which one? Cigar shows, kind of like a podcast, I'm assuming you're meaning. I listen to Doc Stogie Fresh's podcast. I have lately tuned in a couple times to Kish My Ash Radio just because of the guests that have been on. But other than that, I really don't listen to them too much. I do go to my normal sites that do reviews. I'll say from my end, it's like, you know, with two sites and running a business and a family, it's tough to put in all the time and leave comments, you know, on everybody's site. I do stop by the regular people, Tom and Mikey's and Matt and Nice Tight Ash and Casa Famundo and those guys. I do make my normal rounds. I just don't leave comments much anymore. But yeah, John, I probably just a little bit of Kiss My Ash Radio and mostly Doc's. I like Doc stuff. I think the guy's really good.
I'm catching up. I'd let things slack for a while, but I didn't, you know, clear them all out of my RSS feeds or anything. I'm trying to work my way through them, but there's a ton of stuff out there. I mean, some of the stuff I think I'm going to take some time and they're just going to be taken out because, I mean, certain things, I mean, it's tough to keep up with everything.
Yeah, it is. What about you, Mike?
Blowing Smoke. What's shit? Can't remember the other one. I swear I have Alzheimer's already. But you know, Doc Stogie Fresh.
It's all that long hair. It's pulling on those brain cells.
That one brain cell, you mean? But yeah, I mean, I really don't listen to a lot of them. I never really did, though. You know, I've always been one to go to a site, watch a video, you know, read the review sometimes. Just depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I just hate reading. But, you know, and that's just the way it is. But, you know, I asked something to go with that. Other than your site or our site here, what is your favorite blogger site out there?
Oh, fuck. I can't believe I got to say this to this prick, but I have to say it. Tom Cigars. And the reason why, just to show you that I don't kiss anybody's ass and why I have respect for him, is because I feel he's the same way as me. It's honesty and it's no bullshit. And if you don't like it, tough shit. And
Tom just doesn't give a fuck.
That's why I'll say Tom Cigars, definitely. So there you go. Hey, Tom, you got the address. You can put the check in the mail.
Mike Williams. I fucked up.
I'll be looking for a check as well. But usually they're short and sweet. And I don't have much of an attention span, and it's tough for me sometimes to watch the videos because a lot of times, well, I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm reading through the stuff while I'm at work, and it's easier to read than watch videos. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys put maybe closed captioning up on the videos, I might watch them more, but otherwise,
Yeah, no, I hear you.
they don't make much sense with the sound off.
Yeah.
Now, you know whose site I've really, well, I've liked it for a while now, but it really piques my interest, and that's Tony Casas, Casas Fumando.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great
And
site.
Tony's
yeah,
good
because I wasn't going to say Tom, because him and I are like brothers, or else he's like my sister or something like that. But you know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Well, being in Pennsylvania,
I
that
gotta
can
be
go
honest.
many different ways.
but yeah, you know, I used to Nice Tight Ash is always high on my list, but
Yo.
they've lost people, you know, not as many reviewers, and it's slowed down, you know, work and everything, and it just got a little slower over there, it seems. So, but other than that,
I agree with Aaron. Aaron, I agree with you. Constant updates. You got to be consistent. That's the one thing. The one thing somebody told me in the beginning, and I won't say names, is you got to be consistent. And it's one thing that I know here and at Mike Stogie's I'm proud of, because we've never missed a review, or we never missed a show. So you got to be consistent. You can't put one shit up 1 week and then go 2 weeks and not put something up. Or people expect it. If they're viewers of your show, and you put shit up on Monday, you better make sure there's shit up on Monday. That's the only thing I can
It
say.
can go up late, but it better be Monday.
It better go up. Or if it's not going up from technical issues, you better put a post up that's a reason why.
Aaron, I agree.
Well, I guess
And
I should ask.
well, no,
Go
I
ahead,
was just
Mikey.
Aaron, you know, put up about Stogie Review been
Oh,
lacking on
yeah.
consistent updates, and yeah, I've gotten emails about it. I've gotten texts. I've gotten DMs on Twitter, you know, private messages, whatever. And you know, it's just the biggest thing there is, you know, Jerry with the small kid. Walt has a small kid now, and you know, I was sick. I was putting stuff up just because I couldn't smoke cigars. I don't think what was it? I didn't smoke a cigar for like 2
Like he was
weeks.
reviewing rims.
I was what? What?
You were reviewing car
Yeah.
rims and shit.
I mean, it's like, you know, I was about ready to do this.
at least you were putting
This
shit
gas
up, Mike.
cap will fit perfectly. A 1993 Datsun, you know. God, I only think Datsun was made in '93. But no, it's hopefully it'll get better as the year goes on.
Yeah.
Now, one question I have for something that's happened recently: what do you guys think of Barry selling a cigar smoker? I mean, are you guys going to have the same kind of interest that you may have had or may not have had?
I'll go first if you want, Mike. I didn't go to Barry's site a lot. If something piqued my interest that I saw, I checked it out. I have no fucking qualms. I'm not like the majority. I have no qualms with him selling his site. Kudos to him. You know what? Because the reality of it is this: no one's making a lot of fucking money to not have a job. So if you're going, it's not like he sold out because he was going to start another site. He sold it because he was going to do something that he's been wanting to do for a while. And again, I'm not kissing anybody's ass, but I have no problem with it. Listen, if I was going to do something else and somebody wanted Mike Stogie's, I'd sell the fucking thing. I don't care if it was Puff, if it was Stogie guy. I don't care who wanted it. It doesn't matter to
We'll
me.
sell.
It's all bullshit. That whole bullshit on Twitter with everybody saying, "Oh, you know, you're like Puff, you're doing it." Who the fuck cares? Listen, get rid of your ego. Let the guy do what he wants to do. He's got to live his life, and fuck it. Fuck what everybody else says. That's what I say.
Okay.
Plain in English. There. How's that for an answer?
Stogie411's for sale. 10.3 million. Any takers?
10.3 cents.
No. 10.3 million. If you want to buy it, we will sell out right now.
Yeah.
But no, I don't care either. I honestly don't. I mean, I don't care who sells a site. I don't care who buys a site. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, now the only thing with like the Puff situation was I've heard a lot of things. You know, it wasn't just, you know, let's buy a site. It was let's buy every site to take everything over. You know,
Right, but you don't think there's other people out there who's been trying to do that
Yeah.
too? Because if you don't, you're fucking nuts.
You know,
because there
they were
is.
just more upfront about it, and that's why I think the bad rap came about. You know, with some of the bloggers and everything. I wasn't involved back then, and honestly, I mean, it's one of those deals where if you want to sell to them, like you said, if you want to sell, you can sell. There's no, you know,
It's your
if
site.
somebody doesn't want you to sell it, let them buy it.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with. I mean, Tom, I agree with Tom saying he has been kissing their ass for a long time, and that's fine. That's where he decided to go with his life, and I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. I think I don't know, man. Again, it's the whole fucking Twitter. It's like a daycare sometimes. It's like oh, if one person disagrees, then 10 other people jump on the guy's ass because it. In the end, it's his site to do whatever the fuck he wants with it. If he wants to shut it down, it's his site to shut it down. It's his site to sell. Whether he says one thing one time and changes his mind the next time, we're all entitled to change our mind. We all make mistakes and think something first and go, oh man, if you think about it, no, maybe I shouldn't have said that or whatever. But it's his site to sell. And if you guys want, Barry will be on the show on February, I believe it's the 9th.
Yeah,
Barry will be on the show then we will be discussing all of this, so make sure you guys tune in.
I personally don't care that he sold it. I just, for me, the people who took it over, as far as I don't know them personally, but I don't know, it says something for somebody being willing to buy a site versus build something organically and build up the community themselves. That's me. I mean, so I probably won't. I mean, granted, there's the past history of seeing what happened, Puff and different places like that, but I don't know. It's more speaks to the person who bought it versus the person selling it.
And that's like everybody says in the whole world. Well, that's just business, because if you can buy something with all those people, you don't have to create it from the ground up. So you're good to go. Spend the money and get it right there, all done for you.
I think Tom, I think he's right too. I think he's, and again, I haven't checked it. I'm going by what you're saying. Barry should have posted something letting everybody know, thanks for everything, I appreciate it, whatever, so forth and so on. Because the reality is this, several of us here and most of the people in the chat room, we have our own other sites as well. And, you guys all know, it costs you a lot of money to get that going. It takes time. And if the viewers don't come, then you have nothing anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? So if he doesn't say goodbye to his viewers in a proper manner or the way anybody thinks it should be, then you're really kind of jabbing him. And I can understand that. But for selling it, I think the guy's got a right to do whatever the fuck he wants with his site.
Oh, I
really do.
He could have kept the domain and just kept it until it ran out.
I wouldn't sell my site. I just give it to the guy, say, here. Yeah. If I had enough and the day comes where I need to go bye-bye on Mike Stogie's, I'll just hand it to my guys and say, enjoy it. Keep it going. Have fun with it. I'm done.
Well, cigar porn is never for sale unless, it's a ridiculous amount, but that's because I don't care. So
yeah,
I do my thing.
What's John say? Views is really objective all these years. If you ask them, good for him. Yeah, I agree with you, John. And I mean, no, everybody can speculate, and that's what happens a lot, especially on Twitter. Everybody speculates, or everybody gets in their little clique, and one person says something, they all jump on board with them. If that was his honest goals, was to, and I think it was, he's always wanted to go to Miami. He's made it clear. Let's be honest. Then kudos for him, man. Kudos for him.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. That's just
hell yeah. I'd like to work for a cigar place too. Anybody hiring?
Yeah, I mean, that was his dream. He followed his dream. Whatever he had to do to get to his dream, he got to his dream. Sometimes you need a ride. You got to take one in the face. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Can't kill him for that.
Sometimes, like Mike, you have to take ballable.
Sometimes, man. Sometimes I needed a ride twice. But whatever, it is what it is. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen when Twitter finally dies. What the fuck is everybody going to do? What are they going to do? All these little cliques and all these other things. What are they going to do?
They'll go back to forums.
Yeah, it's fucking,
where it was before. I mean, I don't know. Twitter's held on some decent steam.
Yeah, I think Twitter's going to be around for a while yet. I did helped a friend of mine with his network setup in his house for his computer, and his daughters were there, and they both said that they just started using Twitter. That now all of a sudden the kids are starting to think that Twitter's getting cool now because they're getting tired of Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. It's always evolving, and it'll go to Twitter, then something new will come up.
Yeah.
And,
There will always be something else. Yeah. There'll always be something else. Well, listen, why don't we let's give away that ashtray.
Right.
Go ahead, Matt. It's your turn to pick a number.
Oh, but he has the list.
This will be for the giveaway for the tall, stinky ashtray. Thanks to
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got the list. Mikey, you've got a list too, don't you?
I don't have numbers. I just have names. The hat program, I just push the button and it picks a name.
Yeah, but you can just go down.
Just push the button.
Push the button. Let it roll. Let the wheel
I
spin.
have to load it. Hold on.
Oh, geez.
Well, everybody, I was going to pick one.
This is the other stuff you guys don't see. Mikey's not prepared.
Bastard. All right, pick individual name. Pick. All right, now wait a minute. I gotta show everybody this. See, that's the name it picked.
Oh, we keep freezing. Hey, Mike, hang on a minute. Everybody's saying we're freezing, and Aaron left, and Tom left, came back.
We're not freezing here.
Braxis came back. Aaron came. I don't know. They're saying that they all had to refresh. Maybe it was the chat room.
It's possible. I didn't see an issue with the chat room, but
Man.
shit happens.
Was the chat room freezing up, guys, or was our audio and video freezing up? Because I noticed a lot of you left and
rejoined. The flash queue is up on.
They probably
max, but the CPU is only 30.
They probably had to refresh the page. Can't even talk. They had to refresh the page, so it refreshed the chat as well.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, all right, Mikey. Go ahead. Sorry,
I'm
buddy.
showing everybody this. That's my screen here where it picks it.
Aaron left again.
Because it picked Black Knight. And for full disclosure, that's my brother-in-law. Oops.
All right. Well,
I'll
that's
show
who
everybody
picked,
the
brother.
program.
That's who picked. So
See,
Black
here's
Knight.
the program with everybody's names in
Black
it.
Knight,
See all the
congratulations.
names, and I can scroll down through them here. And all I did was did this and pick individual names, and I click pick, and that's who comes up.
That's all right. Last time it was Daryl,
Yep.
Mike's buddy Daryl.
Yeah, but
so,
I picked that one.
Matt, you froze him. I am. Wait, we got no video and audio, guys. No video and audio.
What the hell? There's nothing showing wrong on my
What'd
end.
you do, Mikey? Oh, okay. John G said it's good now.
Okay, all right. So did you guys hear the
flash
winner?
queue now.
Tell them who the winner was again.
The winner is Black Knight. And like I said, full disclosure.
That's Mike's alter ego.
Yeah, it's my brother-in-law, and he lives right across the street too. But it's a random program. I can't do anything
Let Rich
about that.
know the ad. Don't worry about it. Let Rich know the address so Rich can send the gifts out.
Same as mine. Well, just send it to me.
Rich, we'll make
across the
sure
street.
once everybody sends us the info, we'll get it to you. And thank you again for all the giveaways.
Yes,
We appreciate
definitely.
it.
Yes, thank you.
And
Rich.
I don't know, guys. I don't know what was going on with this. Everything looked good. The CPU's in the 30s, frame rate's 30, but my flash queue went the whole way up into the red, and that's when people started saying
Matt's
that they
frozen.
had problems. No, Matt's moving for me.
You're good now, Matt.
Okay.
Matt will be right back up, guys. He was frozen, but it's coming back.
I was just sitting very still.
Yeah, it's back up now.
But
It should be back.
yeah, I don't know. Everything was still working here on my end. It was still saying that it was broadcasting at 30 frames and everything. I don't know why it.
Could have been a glitch with Ustream. You never know.
Hey, Captain Billy, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, he was, I think, the Okia 42 or something.
Was he switched back?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Kit? So, anyways, what else? Anything else we want to shoot the breeze about before?
So did anybody make notes of who the winners were?
It was Swede, Joe Keith, and
Black Knight.
The Black Knight. What else? What else can we stir up a little bit here before we say goodbye? What else? Let me ask. How's this? The guys in the chat room. What would you like to see from us besides us naked, Tom? What would you like to see our show? Anything that we're missing on that you would like us to do or try to do?
Anybody you would
Can't
like us to
promise.
have on the show,
Yeah, anybody you'd like us to have on?
except Tom. Yeah, we should just put a disclaimer at the bottom of the video. Everything excludes Tom from Tom's Cigars.
This site not sponsored by Tom Cigars.
This site is not affiliated with Tom Cigars in any way whatsoever.
Nor do we even remotely like Tom's cigars.
Exactly.
We don't even know who the hell this Tom guy is.
All right. Look at that. Hey, Tom, just in 30 seconds, you got 10.
Yeah,
10
how about
shouts out.
that? It's crazy how he can work that.
Some ladies. We actually do have that coming
Hopefully.
up. I don't have the date. I don't have the date inked yet, but we do have some women in the cigar industry coming on. I don't have those dates inked yet. They should be inked within the next 3 weeks. We should have those finalized. I'll tell you one thing, you guys, you'd be surprised how much it takes to get people to commit to come onto your show. It's like non-stop. Yeah, Tom. She's one of them.
Hopefully.
We're working on. Yeah, we're working on it.
But yeah, it's difficult, and then you have to remember all the manufacturers or anybody we have on the show. A lot of them don't have Skype or anything. They don't have anything set up for Skype, so we have to walk them through that. We have to, they have to get everything set up, and
Which sometimes is surprising, as much as some of these guys travel.
it is. You would think Skype would be really, really popular with the guys, but
Yeah.
Maybe we're just opening their eyes.
Yep.
And we'll make their travels better.
Tad, she's coming on. Yep. She's already confirmed. We just haven't set the date. She's definitely coming on. Thanks, John. We appreciate it, man. Really. Means a lot. Yeah, we got some good guests. We're really working on a lot of good guests to try to keep the mix up. And what's hard, I'll say what's hard about the show is we try to book everybody out at least 6 months in advance, our shows. And the problem is sometimes people come out with new stuff, and by the time we get them back on the show, it's been out for a while. So it's really hard for us to hit that late breaking thing. When is Clint going to be on? Clint was already on.
Oh, I think this year we're looking at doing some revisits too. See
Yeah,
where people are.
Hubert's going to come back on. I don't know, Tad. We really haven't finalized things with Clint. I'm trying to get the first 6 months of all new people that we haven't gotten on. What is this 1997? Tom is out there. I'm telling you, really.
tell them to get it. Yeah, because they're not having Skype.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Try it one time. We need like a PR guy, Tom.
Oh God.
We need a PR guy. Look at that, Rich promoting cigar porn. That a boy, Rich. I need like.
I don't know. Rich is pushing for the naked ladies. Maybe we need to have a segment, Creepy Rich in the Keys cruises the beach or something.
Yeah.
He can just send us video clips from walking around on the beach.
Yeah. He's probably on the stalking list. They probably have his photo. in it.
Probably.
He's banned from the beaches.
If this guy is seen on a beach, call this number.
And never ever let him wear a Speedo.
Yeah.
He's probably like, there's probably, like a shark alert for him or something.
Yeah. Oh God.
That's surprised more people haven't said about a manufacturer they'd want to see on. I figured there would be all kinds of names being thrown out.
Yeah. One in particular.
Actually, I was thinking two. I was thinking of two. But
Yeah.
No, I only thought about one, so I don't know.
well, I was thinking Dion and Rocky.
Rocky might be
Yes,
a tough
Captain
one.
Billy.
Yeah, Captain. Yep, we actually, I'm working on that too. There's about 15 people that I have emailed and messaged and DM'd about coming on our show, and
We have a wish list that we're working on.
right now we're booked up.
And it's hard too because you have to remember some of these guys and gals go to, Nicaragua, Dominican Republic, wherever, and they can't get their emails or anything like that while they're there. Just because of the service,
Right.
and it costs a fortune for them to do stuff. And I know they do make some phones. I think you can swap the SIM cards out, like in the Dominican. I think
Yeah.
was it Victor saying about that, or I can't remember who we had on said something about that, but
Yeah.
A lot of the GSM phones you can
right,
do that with.
Verizon,
So that's why.
because it's
Well, they've got the new global
Right.
stuff, but they lock
Yeah.
you into it.
Right.
500 foot from a
So,
schoolyard.
yeah. We got a lot of people, but if there's someone you're interested in, you would like us to get on, just send us an email to our website. And
And while you're at it, send us an email and send them an email and ask why they haven't been on Stogie411
yeah,
yet.
even better. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Tom. I don't know what's going on there, but we haven't even tried to contact
No,
him.
I don't even.
I think he's on the list,
Well,
though.
I think it's going to be one of those things. He probably won't be able to come on anyway right now. I don't know if all the legal issues have been resolved.
I haven't really. Once that stuff came up, it kind of went quiet, and I know some
Tom.
shops had some pre-order and stuff up. So
Yep.
for his cigars, but I don't know what happened with
Yeah,
all that.
I think the same
Yeah.
thing, Tom.
My understanding is even they haven't heard anything.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's somebody I'd like to have on. I mean, I met him a couple times, and he's a really nice guy, and it was fun when he was there with the Oliva, but everybody moved on, I guess. It's hard
Yep.
to say until you actually hear it from somebody who is actually involved on exactly what happened, and I don't know if we'll ever know, because they'll probably, like Tom said, have the gag orders and stuff on them where they won't even be able to talk about it. So
Tad, the story with Sam is he was going to make his own cigars distributed by Tarano, and there's some sort of legal issue. He probably had a no-compete or something with Oliva, and, well, they're having discussions, and he went very quiet. He was getting ready to release, I think, last year's IPCPR, he was going to be there, and they filed an injunction against him or something
Right.
to that effect. I'm not a lawyer or whatever, and he wasn't able to go to that, and, well, he everything's been put on hold from what I understand.
Right.
And no, AJ does not speak English, but he usually has an interpreter.
Rich wants to know, what do we do for real work?
nothing.
I run a heating and air conditioning wholesale house.
I work for a company doing stuff.
Matt makes fleshlights.
There you go, Rich. How's that? Nice. That's the mold for flashlights.
Oh,
Oh, Christ.
So if it's ever too big, you know it was mine.
Does he refurbish? No,
he
he cleans
he
them out.
tests every single one of them. Yeah.
I work for a security company.
That's what we call in the industry a fluffer.
Fleshlight fluffer.
Oh, Christ.
Did we ask them who they thought their favorite, what they thought their favorite show was?
Yeah.
Yeah, they answer.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, they all answered. So
What new cigars are you guys on there looking forward to? I don't think anybody answered that one.
yeah, how about that in the chat room? We're gonna put you on the spot now.
I mean, like puts on tires.
Mike puts on tires. Mike F. I'm assuming he meant.
Not me.
Yeah, you're always
I ain't
changing
changing tires. I ain't changed no tires.
Oh, you haven't tried the? Yeah, I haven't tried the 85th either. I gotta say, out of all the anniversaries, I've tried them all. Man, I had a problem every time with them. And the problem is that I always had the problem it either exploded, which it could be humidification or something at the shops I bought them from, but they always went out constantly. And I'm like, for $30 fucking bucks, they should be perfect.
See, I always end up back. I smoke, I smoke the 44th, or the 45th, the 46th.
Yep.
I always come back to either the 1926 or the 1964.
Yep. Yep.
It just, they seem not to hit all those same points.
Yep. I would agree with you, actually.
Yeah, I was going to actually get one of the higher end Padrones this year. Wow, monitor just went off for some reason. For a Christmas smoke, but
Yeah.
I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Yeah. Well, for you bought one of them. You could probably buy two.
Oh, I'm telling you, dude, I could be in bundle heaven
Jesus.
for a price of one of those puppies.
Yeah. Jesus.
I still think there should be a good, who was it that said that there to find a good 5-cent cigar or whoever that was back in the day, I mean, there should still be a good cigar that is really, really cheap. Now, it's not going to blow you away. It's not going to do anything, but somebody needs to come out with something that is really, really low cost. Not $5 a stick. Something for the everyday guy who wants to smoke 2-3 cigars a day and not go broke. Make that dollar stick.
Yeah. The white
Well, that's
label.
what those bundles
Oliveros
are for.
needs to come out with a cheaper white label.
Well, like,
with it. But it won't be cheap
yeah.
anymore.
Well, like Matt said, the Flor de Oliva, they aren't that expensive.
Yep.
No, I mean, I think when you buy the bundle and stuff like that, I mean, if you buy a couple of bundles, you can get them for under $2 a stick. I mean, I think, what was it? I think Bonita does a special price if you buy 3 of them or something like that. It ends up being like at almost like $1.50 or something like that a piece. I mean, a lot of people don't like them, but I mean, I don't know. I found in the lower end of cigars, you just can't find good Maduros.
Yeah.
I mean, because that costs money. I mean, aging and stuff like that, fermentation, the more time you take on that stuff, that's money. Time's money.
Right.
I mean...
Yeah. Let's see. Rich is like, you should try reviewing cigars during the show that viewers could participate in. Without getting into details, that would be a conflict of interest, so we couldn't. We really can't do that, Rich. We're trying to.
Yeah, with our other stuff that we have going on.
What's the word I can say? We're trying to play nice, so we really can't do that. But Tad's got an online herf would be cool, which is something we can do.
We could do something where if we're having a specific guest on, have everybody smoke that cigar and tell the guest about what they think about it. Maybe not you guys, but have the people in the chat room tell them.
Yeah, Aaron's right too. I haven't tried it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Google Plus is perfect for online herfing, and that's something, Aaron. We should probably.
Yeah, I have an account on Google Plus, but
I've
never tried the video aspect. I've never. Yeah. Well, I don't mess around with any of that stuff really. Facebook, Google Plus. At first it was like, oh, cool, and then all of a sudden it was like, eh. At first for Facebook it was like, eh, and now it's, eh. Twitter. Twitter is so much. It's just so simple. It's easy. It's quick to get in touch with somebody. All those other things. It's just.
And those of us with short attention spans, it's
exactly.
Right.
140 characters. Get out.
But it's something we can look into. I mean, it's something we're open to try if there's enough interest for people who want to do it, because there's got to be enough interest to do it.
Yeah, we'd have to set something up.
What else?
And say, do it in advance and have people maybe sign up and say, yeah, I'd like to do that.
Yep. Any other suggestions, guys? I mean, this works out pretty good. It gets our brain moving and gets ideas into our head that would keep everybody's interest in continuing coming back. Besides our good looks, but I mean, what else do you need?
We know we're not trading off of that.
Facebook, yes.
Facebook is the devil. I agree with you, Tom, and we won't be on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook just because I kept getting peer pressure, and
we don't need to.
I don't do anything about it though. I mean, I've posted 3-4 things at the most ever since I've been on, and that's it.
Yeah, see, for me, Facebook, my boss posted some pictures. He used to live near NASA, and he was posting of a shuttle launch, or landing, and I didn't have a choice. I had to sign up to be able to look at the pictures, and then all of a sudden, my wife's friends started friending me. It just snowballed. I didn't have a chance.
Yeah, like I said, I have the
Trying
account.
to
I
get
just
out.
don't do anything with it. I mean, once in a great while, you'll see me post something, or if somebody sends me like a private thing on there. I respond to them because I get an email about them. But other than that, it's just it bloomed into something that's just ungodly now. Kind of like Google. I mean, Google keeps adding more and more and more crap. It's like if we do our show and we just keep adding more and more stuff to our show, so, you guys could interact with each other, and then we'd have something where you could dress each other up in girls' clothes, and, you could just add 50 different little things to the site to do, and it just gets overwhelming after a while.
Yeah.
Yes, Aaron, I agree. It's good to be plugged in just in case. That one person that can't contact you another way can still contact you through whatever they have.
I can just tell you, Aaron, if it's going to happen with Stogie411, it'll be because the majority vote said yes. That's how we do it. My vote right now is no. So if the other two guys say yeah, then we'll be on Facebook. But other than that, I'm not a Facebook fan.
I have my account. That's good enough for me.
Yep.
My account's more than I would like.
You know what? You know what really sucks, I have to say, about Facebook? Everybody, sign up for Facebook and all your damn friends will find you from high school and blah, blah, blah. Kiss my ass. You know what? One freaking person
I don't give a shit about them.
actually found me. I'm not going out and looking for other people. Why should they go out and look for me?
Maybe that's a testament to you.
You don't have many friends.
Well, that could be, too. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe nobody wants to find you.
Nobody wants to look me up. Bitches.
There you go.
You bastards.
Me, I just don't care. If I don't talk to you any longer, there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
So I keep telling Tom, but he keeps coming back and asking questions. I don't know why.
Tom's a lonely, lonely man. Whatever happened to a telephone call? Nobody uses the phone for calling anymore,
yeah.
Tom. It's a tweeting Facebook computer tool. That's all it is. It's not talking anymore.
Meeting in person is so overrated. It's horrible. You actually have to interact.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I can say that I've hung out with Tom, so
Yeah, me too.
It's good to have that mileage between us, isn't it?
Yes. And the mall, this guy's messed up. All right. Well, anything else you want to go over before we get out of here? I mean, we pretty much picked all our winners. We hung out and chat. Meow has joined the room. Meeting in person is a great way. How about a tweet? I'm assuming you meant to say tweet up, Tad.
Yeah, that's, I was thinking about something like that with, like Stogie411 rather than a tweet up, do like a Stogie411 mashup or something. I don't know what you want to call it. But, the hardest thing I've ever found about this stuff is the distance. You can find some people that are close to you, but the majority of the people are going to be far enough away where they're not going to want to drive 4 to 6 hours, just for a little meetup like that. So, I say I've never met Mike or Matt in person, just because of the distance between us. So that's how that gets a little difficult. I mean, it's nice for local groups, and for local people that you can find, but it blossoms out so far. I mean,
yeah. I think an online herf would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I really do. I'm kind of really open to that. I think that'd be a great idea to hang out with our viewers, and even possibly, as hard as it could be, smoking the same cigar and listening to everybody's different opinion on it, and
right,
kind of fun.
Yeah. Now, see, Tad, that's a good thing. Tom couldn't come, so as long as we have it up north here, Tom probably won't be able to make it.
I don't think he crosses the Mason-Dixon.
Now, Tom needs to come to New York and hang out in the Stogie411 studios for a weekend, Tom. I keep telling you, the invitation's open, brother. You got a place to stay. Come on. Get your ass up to the NY.
Do you want him around your family?
Yeah, Tom's a,
I
listen,
know.
Tom is,
I'm
you know it. You already know it. Tom's good.
Yeah.
Man. He's just,
Yeah.
he's honest. That's what I like about him. You just can't be as honest when the little ones are around. That's all. Just have to tone it down a little bit. But other than that, once we're down in the studio, you can man up. It's all good. But
Well, you
it's
should
open.
probably just leave him down there.
Yeah. You'd have to have a car, Mike. I'm assuming for you, Mike.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Yeah.
Just the wife. I want one, but they're expensive too.
Yeah, you're not fucking kidding. So, all right. Well, what do you guys think, huh?
That's
You
it.
want to
we gave everything away, and
get on? Matt's video's frozen again, or he's sitting perfectly still?
well, I think he's frozen. So,
Nope. And Matt left. Matt left the building. Folks.
all right. Well, let's
Anyways.
let's go back to just us. We'll let Matt off. I don't know if he's going to go away or not.
No, Eric.
Oh, is he
He's
back?
coming
There he
right
is.
back up. Yep, there he comes right now. So
All
give him a
right.
minute, and then we'll sign off shortly. I want to thank everybody who tuned in on your day off. Oh, how did the giveaway go? Are you emailing those people? Yes, we are, Aaron. The giveaways are all done. Swede, Joe Keith, and the Black Knight. They're all our winners.
Yeah, you didn't win.
You didn't win, unfortunately. Sorry, but there's always more giveaways. Stick around. And it went well. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their day today to spend with us three. And it was fun. It was interesting.
Yeah.
I hope you like the relaxed part of the show.
And hopefully you guys and gals will have a happy new year coming up.
Yep. Be safe. Be careful. Enjoy your family because that's what's important. Twitter isn't. Stogie411 isn't.
I am.
Your family is. So that's what's
I am.
important.
I'm important.
Keep that in mind.
Screw you.
Not that we don't
Give a
appreciate
shit.
you, but
I'm
that's what's
important.
important. You ain't got no family. That's why you're in the
Well,
fucking
yeah, but
basement.
still, I'm still important. At least I want to think I am.
Something has to keep the rodents down there.
Exactly.
So,
All right, guys. Well, listen. I wish you two, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Be safe. Have fun, and we'll all be back in touch before the show on January 7th. January 7th with Jonathan Drew. Make sure you guys are here. It's be a fun show. So,
All right.
everybody in the chat, be safe. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. We appreciate it, and have a happy
Enjoy
New
time
Year.
with your family.
There you go.
Yes.
See ya.
Alrighty. And broadcast done. And